Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Ayanda Mari Stories. So today's story is about this guy. It's about this guy who I met somewhere just when I was working somewhere, and he just decided to say hi. When he said hi, we started talking. We knew each other. He told me his name and I told him my name, and he told me where he's coming from and I told him where I come from. It was not even far away. So the next thing that happened was really shocking. See, this guy has come, and the person he knew was my friend, and they talked with my friend, and my friend told me, this is this one person, and he's just a good person. And so the girl was trying to introduce me to him, and after, I told you we talked, yeah. So the next shocking thing that happened is that this guy was carrying those that cutting that they used to test HIV. I don't know. I've forgotten the name. Yeah, it's a HIV test something. Yeah, I think it's called like that, but you have just known what it is. So he was carrying it in case he gets in love with someone, they will test if they have the virus. But I was wondering, okay, let's say I contacted the virus yesterday. Of course, when we take the test, the HIV test, it will show that I am negative. And you will be so free to do whatever you're doing, thinking that I'm negative. So I was asking him why he's always carrying these things. And it was like, it's just today. Maybe God knew I would meet you. And I was like, is it not something that you carry every day? But he was like, it's just something that I carry today because God showed me that I'm going to meet someone. And then I was like, that's a red flag. But guys, me, I didn't I didn't see that that red flag is green. But we continue talking. It's not like I didn't continue talking to that person. No, I continue talking to the person. So at that time I didn't have a phone. I remember, I didn't have a phone. So I used to use like someone's phone, like the friend I used to have, or someone else's phone. So after some time, after just 2 days, I got a phone, and I started like talking to him in my phone. But they were okay. I started talking with him with my phone, and the first time he wanted like for me to trust him, for me to trust, and then he would bring what is it called? Like his true colors, yeah. And now, for me to trust him, he used to come take me home after work. He used to come and take me home. He used to have this motorcycle, a bike. Not a motorcycle, because a motorcycle is the one that is used for transport, for taking people somewhere, but this was a bike, like a personal bike. So so after trusting him, he started this story. He starts telling me that how many people he has ever dated. That was the first thing. That was the first thing he told me, that the people he has dated. And guys, guess what? Guess what, guys? This person was telling me that yeah. So this person was telling me that you see those inaitwaje reverend sisters, or let's call them nuns. Toa pale chini, unaona hiyo drawers hapo chini, hapo chini uone, alafu kama ni refu umeona haikosangi sabuni. So actually now him and those nuns have been texting, and they have been dating, and not even one nun, not even one. It was almost 10 of them that they were chatting and talking. And he was like, I love those nuns so much. And I'm like, okay, how the hell in this world that you are dating nuns, and you know that they are not supposed to be dating. You are even a Catholic, so you know that these people are not supposed to be dating. And you just wake up in the morning and tell God to help you, God to bless you, while you're destroying people that God have called to church to serve Him. And he was like, they're just people and they need it too. I was like, okay, don't you even like fear God? Huh? You don't fear even God. You are making promises to these sisters, and you know these nuns, and you know that you'll not keep the promises. You know very well you cannot get married to nuns, or they cannot get married, they cannot even have children, and you're just destroying them. And she was like, oh, I will just continue meeting them. I'm not taking your advice. Anyway, that went. And he was giving me stories of how he used to like, when he used to be in school, he was always being given suspension, expulsion. And so like, I don't know if he really finished school or whatever, I don't know. But he, again, yeah, I don't think he finished school. So now he came up with this other story that he has a lot of money. He has a lot of money. He has his businesses, and he looked like somebody who had money. He looked like that person who has money. I don't think that was a lie. But one day, you know, he has been saying he has money, or he has been saying he has this, he has that. So I'm telling him, you know, you should just help me with 5 bob. I need to buy like a chewing gum. Guess what? This guy tells me he doesn't have a 5 bob. And now he takes me to an hotel, a just expensive hotel around, and he pays the bill for everyone who was there, was in that hotel. And I was like, okay, you said you didn't have money, why are you back? And he was like, it's just money. But I asked you for 5 bob and you told me I don't have. And he was like, I didn't remember that I had it. I didn't remember that I don't have a 5 bob. I don't remember that. I didn't even understand what he was trying to tell me. And then we're just chilling there in the hotel, taking whatever he ordered. Okay, I told him to order some. Yeah. So he started flirting with the waitress. He started flirting with the waitress, and even he was even just talking to her, just telling her how she's beautiful, telling her that everything that a woman wants to hear. And every time the waitress goes, he feels like he should call her again. So I just told her, you know what, let me go and ask that girl for the number. And I went and asked the girl for the number. I told him that guy wants your number. He's just my brother and he wants your number. And the girl gave me the number and I came and gave it to him. And without shame, he took it. He took it. He took it. So after that scenario, this guy started telling me that, you know what, I'm just sick and you should send me some money. And he was like, I was like, okay, how much are we talking about? He's telling me a 500 Kenya shillings that he's sick. What I know, this guy, their home is so rich, they are so rich. And this guy also is so rich because the people who lived around him, I had some friends there and they were telling me. And even this other girl who introduced him to me went to their house and they took pictures. Man, hey! They took pictures like the, let's say, like the Kenyaji people they are. How can you just go to someone's house and take pictures everywhere? Even in the bedrooms. Oh my god, yeah. So the house looked like they were rich. Guys, I'm not even supposed to be telling you this story, but I realized that no one that I'm going to say in this story is always watching my videos. So I should tell you guys. I should tell you guys. So this guy calls and tells me that I should give him some money. And saying it's 500 Kenyan shilling. Okay, I had the 500 Kenyan shilling, but there is a red flag when somebody starts asking you for money and they claim that they have a lot of cash. So I saw that this is a red flag. Asking me for money is a red flag. How can you be asking a woman for money? So I didn't send it to him. I told him that, you know what, I'm just broke as you. And if you want me to like send you something, I must come and see you in your house. And he was like, no, don't come. That was another red flag. And then soon, I was just chilling and this guy told me that he went to school with one of my friends. It was just a boys' school somewhere. So, and then so I asked the other friend, the guy they wash. Brush. Ikoko, aikoko. Na huko penye makrai neko. Okay, let's continue, guys. And this other guy that was studying with this guy I'm talking about tells me that, you know what? Oh, I asked him, do you know so and so? And he told me so and so as a child. And even thinks that so and so is married. And that wasn't even enough. I asked another guy, they were in one primary school, and the guy was telling me that this so and so was bullying him in school. So and so was bullying him in school. So I now knew that this guy is a total red flag. Just red flags were walking. It was just a walking red flag. So, because if he can bully someone, and he lied to me that he doesn't have a wife, he doesn't have a child, so that was another red flag. So let's continue with this story. So it starts this story of exaggerating how beautiful I am. Oh, you even look like somebody who has used makeup even when you have not used it. You know, I'm just a natural person. So it starts exaggerating like, oh, even your lips looks like make a kitu. It's like you've applied something, even if, and I'm like, oh, I've not applied anything. And and then he was like, oh, that's how beautiful you are. Oh my God, I'll get married to you. That was another red flag. Somebody just met you and they are just saying how they'll get married to you, how they want to get babies with you, whatever. They just rush into everything. Huh? They're just rushing everything. They just want you to think that they're so serious with you. And when they get that opportunity they are looking for to just smash the things they want to smash, they'll be nowhere to be seen, or they'll start just talking to you badly, just making assumptions about you. This one was just nice because he hasn't smashed what he wants to smash. So he started again this story of he wants us to smash. And he was really serious about this thing. He was really serious about this smashing thing. But I refused because one day, one day he used to come where I work so much. So one day when he was there where I was working, and I just wanted to pick something on the table. He had put his phone on the table, and he rushed to pick his phone before I got into it, and I wasn't even interested in that phone. I didn't even have the password to the phone. So my man tells me that this guy is really hiding something. He's really hiding something, and this something that is hiding, yeah, he's really hiding something so much. And that's why he's rushing to his phone, thinking that I want to check his phone. And I'm asking him why he's rushing to his phone, that he can even fall and break his legs. And he says that, oh, I didn't just want you to touch my phone. And I'm like, oh, is there something you're hiding? Is there something you're hiding? Something that you don't want me to know? But he's like, oh, no. There's just something, there's nothing I'm hiding. It's just that. Okay, it's just that I don't want people to just see my phone. And I'm telling him, you're rushing and I don't know the password. And he's like, I thought you knew. So guys, yeah, he said he thought I knew. He thought I knew the password. Yeah, that was the story, and there's something I've forgotten. So again, this guy, after some time I decided, like, okay, I was just chilling, and now he calls my friend, the one that introduced me to him. Okay, I have a phone. Of course I have a phone. He calls the friend, they talk, and then at last he's asking about me. And now the girl brings me the phone, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I have a phone, but you called my friend. What's that? Huh? And he was like, he was giving me a lot of excuses. So I just told him, I just told him that I don't think this will go far away. I don't think this relationship is working. So I just decided to dismiss him, yeah, just to break up with him, because he was really forcing everything, like smashing everything, and it was just written in the world that this was another player, another person who cannot keep his pants closed. He cannot take care of that something that is between his legs, of course. So the only thing was to break up with him. So after breaking up with the person, he comes. Okay, one day he comes to where I was working again. And okay, because I didn't want a lot of stories, I now decided to trust him. Why is here? And he's telling me, oh, I wanted to make things right, and I'm like, oh no, I can't. I can't do that because you, you are hiding your phone like there is something, or there is something you don't want me to know. Yeah, and again, another red flag is that my friends came to your place, and you didn't even have, the respect of telling me that my friends were there, and only my friends came to tell me, and you are always calling my other friend, So, and you are also dating nuns, And another red flag is that I asked you for 5 bob, just 5 bob, and you didn't give me. You told me you didn't have, but when we went to the hotel, to eat something, you just bought everyone. You just paid the bill for everyone there. So that was another red flag. So I just told him, I'm not doing that. And then without shame, he tells me that I should buy him food. And I tell him that I'm not doing that. So he tells me that, you know what? Even if you're not buying me food, I know who will buy for me. So there was this my friend who was selling some. Okay, the shop was empty, but there were just some things like water. Yeah. So he goes to pretend that he's buying water there, and he now started like flirting with the girl there. And this girl was always that woman that always has a lot of men as long as they're giving her money. She was just sleeping around here. She was just sleeping around with a lot of men, especially police. Yeah, especially police officers. Yeah. Some, and you know, police officers, of course, they don't have like one person. Like when they go to another place, they will have other girlfriends. When they go to other places, they'll have other girlfriends. So, and I remember this guy, a lot of the guys that this girl was sleeping with, had had wives. Yeah, yeah, they all had wives. And there is even this day. Okay, let me give you a story. So there is this day, some police came to arrest those people who were selling drugs, and this girl was caught selling drugs, and she was taken in. So since she was sleeping with one of the policemen, the police decided to pay for the fine for her so that she can give the policeman her body. And I'm telling you, the guy wasted this girl all night. And the girl was even telling me that when she wanted, like, she was telling the police that she's so tired, but the police didn't want to listen, He just wanted to go because she, he just sounded the whole night. And the girl was even waking up to drink water, and the police didn't want to leave her again. What people do for money. Anyway, let's just continue the story. So the guy starts flirting with this girl, and then the girl decides, oh my god, this guy looks like he has money. And okay, me and the girls continue talking, even if he's dating the guy. So even if she's dating the guy, so because I was not into that guy so much, so this guy now always frequent in that shop until now the girl decided they should until they smashed, and then the guy reduced the calls, the guy reduced the text, and then one day, guys, this guy started becoming sick. He started becoming sick. And now when he starts becoming sick, he's now looking for this girl. And this girl is always that girl who comes to the shop. And when somebody calls and tell her that, you know what, there is somewhere we have to go for sherehe, for a party. The girl would close the shop and go for the party. So this guy comes and the girl has gone for the party after party. So is looking for her, and me and my other friend, we are just laughing. And now this guy started telling us how this girl has infected her with STIs and STDs, whatever. And the worst of all, this guy is now positive. And now this other friend of mine knew all of these things, that this girl was positive, and he did not even want the guy, yet they were talking. Now, one day when the guy knows that the girl is there, he comes and creates a lot of drama. That why did you infect me with this, and what did you infect? And the girl was telling her that your greed was the one that made you got infected with all of that. It's not my fault that you cannot stay with one girl. It's not my fault that you cannot keep your trousers closed. It's not my fault that when you see everything in skirt, you want to just follow them. Even the HIV testing tubes that he always carried didn't save him that day. It didn't save him. He got so sick. Very sick. And when he decided to go and get the ARVs, it was too late. But the girl was taking medicine, so she looked so healthy. You could, even if you saw her, you could never know that she has the virus. So the guy now decides to go to the hospital, and it was too late, and later he died, and he was buried, and the girl even forgot about him, and the life moved on. Life moved on. Life moved on, and at least I learned something, by the way. If you just go for everything that you see, if somebody is just cute and you just go to them and you just live your life the way you want it, then you'll get to regret. You see, like this guy just died because he couldn't hold that something. And I know that maybe infected those nuns, because I don't think they separated with those nuns at that period. Because the girl was always telling us that, this guy is still dating those nuns, he's still dating this and that. So meaning he infected a lot of girls. So guys, just stick to one. Just stick to one person, and everything will be okay. Like, subscribe, share, and tell me where you're watching me from. And bye, guys. Bye, guys.